Good morning, YouTube. The wind was blowing. JT here, Serenity Farms prepping. As you can see, I have my rifle. I'm just out working around the compound, and the coyotes were howling right here at mid-morning, light out. They were across the street down by the river, but very unusual. So I just grabbed it because I had to go down by the goat pen and chicken pen to make sure nothing's going on. I'm just looking that way now. I took a walk around. I didn't see any tracks, but highly unusual in the middle of the day, this time of the year. Nobody's in heat, none of that good stuff. But so let's get to the topic. Operation Martyr. So, as we know, January 6th was a Democrat pre-planned false flag to label Patriots, Trump supporters, white people as right-wing, extreme, zealot, nationalist, white supremacist, domestic terrorists. But as all the evidence came pouring out, and still does, that it was actually Democrats, Blantifa terrorists, and the deep state all conspiring to set that up, that narrative is falling apart. So yesterday we see the DC police chief in full uni spewing her crap, setting up another false flag event whenever the SOTU takes place, State of the Union. Yesterday, she's pontificating that the FBI has given her intel that white militia groups are planning an attack of some sort during the State of the Union address. Oh, it gets old, doesn't it? All right, let me take a pause for 1 second, please. Okay, sorry about that. Had to get positioned here. So, Operation Martyr. What better way to try and turn public opinion completely against the groups that the left is currently trying to stigmatize and label as domestic terrorists than to martyrize the president of Castle Rock. Now, first, let's talk State of the Union address and why it hasn't happened yet. I think we all have some good reasons why it hasn't happened yet. One, the man cannot complete a sentence containing more than 3 words. Can't spell cat, spotted the C and the T. And I just don't think the deep state believes that they can pull off putting whoever that is up there to speak to the sheeple. Its odds are very good if it does happen if they try and pull this off with green screens and clips put all together, like we know is easily done. Hollywood does it. The fake news does it all the time. Edit clips. It's already been done. The day he accepted the nomination was a green screen. That was all fake. So they can put an actor up there, wear a mask, voice in the actual speech, because you won't be able to see the words coming out of my mouth. Love that movie. But so they can do this because it'll be closed to the public, so to speak. But as we know, they can green screen in anyone they want, that there's a massive crowd. They'll probably use something from Trader Hussein Obama's regime. Who knows? They can't use anything from the entire presidential run because there are no people. So how else would they coordinate this martyrdom? Well, the FBI is corrupt, as we know. They can dress as militiamen, stage an entire event themselves, and we, the people, patriots, are blamed. All just to install Camaho. They believe they then have enough public outrage and the spineless jellyfish rhinos to take away the Second Amendment, because that's what this entire regime is all about right now. Yes, they're passing a whole lot of executive orders that are collapsing the moral and ethical, cultural, societal part of our country in record time. But they know they're never going to fully be able to implement what they're trying as long as we, the people, can take a stand. And I have to believe that we have to be inching ever closer to taking a stand, because pretty much every video I mention a plan, and if there was one, why would that plan, which is designed to save the country and as many lives as possible, want to not be put into action before something Civil War-ish type starts? That kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, we all know if there actually is a plan, when it's implemented, there's going to be many skirmishes and Democrat terrorist groups rioting, looting, burning, assaulting, murdering, that kind of stuff. But much, much, much less, as the sheeple will have supposedly woken up because they're feeling the pain of the shenanigans from November and all the despotic, tyrannical, dictatorial edicts being thrust upon us now. So, Operation Martyr. I'd heard it in a few blogs, posts, and stuff that I visit a little bit. I don't know if it's an actual deep state operative program or just happens to be the title that they're putting out there. But let me know what you think. Keep your head on a swivel. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. But for now, JT signing off.